Hello, good day to you over there, and welcome to Ivy Law Office TV. My name is Attorney Jumoke Oladapo, an estate planning attorney as well as an immigration attorney from Ivy Law Office located in Greenbelt, Maryland. We have an interesting topic to speak about today, and it is the cost of not having an estate plan. A lot of people usually say, how much does it cost to prepare an estate plan for you? But today, we want to look at the topic, how much will it cost if you don't have an estate plan in place for you? Hang in there. I'd like you to like, share, subscribe to our channel so that you can share this useful information with other people. So let's go in and dive deep. Thank you. So, why do we have to put estate plans in place first? You have to have an estate plan, for example, have a will, a trust, a living trust, a power of attorney, and such like legal documents to protect you in the event of incapacity or death. You want to be able to nominate people who will be your agents or who will make decisions for you when you can no longer make one by yourself. And better still, if you have assets, you want to choose and decide who your assets will go to in the event of passing away. So, a lot of people have worked so hard to accumulate assets while they are still healthy and able to work. And they need to pass it on to loved ones, family members, and friends and spouses when they're not there anymore. Or if they are incapacitated, at least they'll want to have the privilege of their assets being used to take care of them. If you don't have an estate plan done ahead of you, becoming incapacitated or dying, what will it cost your family members or what will it cost you? First of all, it's going to cost you creating a mess for your loved ones. Why? Because a whole lot of people don't know what their loved ones have. Number one. Number two, people, maybe children, if you have more than one, of family members, extended or nuclear, may be interested in what you have or how to deplete what you have or how to make your assets not go to the beneficiaries that you would have chosen. So, we see that a lot of families are in conflict when it comes to assets of their loved ones or when it comes to probate matters. Why? Because you did not have a plan in place. If you want to avoid creating a mess for your family or loved ones, then you want to consider having an estate plan in place ahead when you have a sound mind and while you're still alive. So, secondly, you don't want a judge or third parties to be the one making a decision about who will represent you or who your agent will be or who your personal representative will be by not having any plans in place. So, if you don't have a will, or if you don't have a power of attorney, and you pass away or you become incapacitated, your matter will have to go before a judge, maybe in an orphans court or a guardianship court. Now, it may not be as simple and as easy as you supposed it would be, because a judge may end up picking someone who you don't necessarily want to be your guardian of your asset or guardian of your person or to be your personal representative. So if you don't want confusions and you don't want the involvement of the court or unnecessary third parties in being the ones making decisions for you, then you need to have your estate plan in place. Thirdly, assets may be lost to the government. A lot of us accumulate a lot of assets. For example, maybe you have more than two bank accounts, or you have a life insurance, more than one life insurance, or you have stocks account or brokerage account. And there is a limit to what your family know that you own. At the end of the day, your assets, some of them will be lost to the government Department of Unclaimed Properties because your loved ones or the personal representatives are not aware, is not aware of all that you have. So planning, as part of your estate plan, it's advised that you marshal all your assets together and you create a good inventory so that your assets will not be lost. And we help you with this when you have your estate plans done with us. The Department of Unclaimed Properties have like $1.9 billion worth of assets since they've started. And those could be so minute or big money or small money that is lost because people are just nonchalant. Well, have a plan in place so that your assets will not be lost to the government. Also, by not having plans in place, you lose a lot of your money, a lot of your dollars to taxes and court costs. Inheritance taxes, estate taxes, probate taxes, costs and fees, a whole lot go into planning, not planning, or your asset, or just having an insufficient amount of plan in place. So, if you want to preserve your family's money or your money for your beneficiary, and you want them to have the maximum benefit that you've worked hard for, then you want to have a plan in place and be speaking to an attorney that can help you have the best plan for you so that you will not have to pay unnecessary estate taxes or unnecessary taxes on that which belongs to you. Another thing that I would like to speak about is that if you don't have a plan in place, unwanted people may end up being your beneficiaries. A lot of people think, well, automatically a spouse or your child will be a beneficiary. But what if at the end of the day you don't have plans properly put in place? You gave this asset to this spouse or this child, and the spouse or child remarries, but they commingle their inheritance. At the end of the day, the new spouses may end up having part of the assets you gave to your beneficiary. So, if you don't have proper plans in place and if you don't have control over what you're giving to the people you love, then unwanted beneficiaries may end up having something. What about people that you really need to disinherit? If you don't specifically disinherit someone, they may end up being beneficiaries. So doing nothing may cost you what you don't want. So, having all said all this, I'd like you to know that lack of plan is more costly financially, psychologically, emotionally, and time wise for your loved ones. And when you plan, you are planning not only for you, but for the people you love most. And you're giving yourself the peace of mind of knowing that you've done the right thing for your loved ones. So, have a plan in place. Have an estate plan in place. It's more costly not to have an estate plan in place than to have one. This is Attorney Jumoke from High Below Law Office. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel, share it on Facebook. Hopefully, it will help someone change their mind to put their plans in place. First, to give them peace of mind, and also to know that they've done the right thing for their loved ones. If you'd like to contact us, please do so. You can call 301-276-0887, 301-276-0887. As estate planning attorneys, we are licensed in Maryland. So if you live in Maryland or you have assets located in Maryland, we will be able to help you. Have a good day. 301-276-0887. You can also visit us on Facebook at Ivy Law Office. All right. Visit our website as well, ivylawoffice.com. Hope to speak with you next time. Enjoy your day.